Hey, this is Math Minutes Pro with Dr. Harrison. Today, we will talk about how to express a relation as a t-table, graph, and a mapping diagram, as we can see right here. Before we get started, let's talk about some basic vocabulary. Here we have our ordered pair, where we have x as the x-coordinate and y as the y-coordinate. Now, we also want to acknowledge that x is the independent variable, or input, y is the dependent variable or output. All right. Also, I'm going to come over here to this function machine and just acknowledge that since x is the input, that is what goes into the function machine. And that is our x value. And what comes out is the output. Okay. Which refers to our y values, all right? That's just some good information to acknowledge and help to communicate the relationship between x and y, all right, as we started to discuss earlier. So let's go ahead and begin to express these four relations as a t-table, graph, and mapping diagram. Now, we have four sets of ordered pairs, and I'm going to put this information into this t-table. So we have our inputs, our x values, and our outputs, our y values. So I'm just going to write it as this. This is -1 and 1. That's for this first ordered pair. We have -3 and 3, that's for the second ordered pair. We have 5 and -5, that's for the third ordered pair. And then we have -7 and +7. That's for the fourth ordered pair. So we've expressed each of these relations as a t-table. Now we're going to express the relations as a graph. You know it is simply plotting the points in the coordinate plane, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to plot each point starting, this is our y-axis and this is our x-axis. Starting from the origin, we have -1 and +1. Now, some teachers will ask you to write down the ordered pair next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We have -1 and +1. All right, now we have -3, +3. Start from the origin, go over 1, 2, 3, and then up for +3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we'll continue and write the ordered pair next to it. That is -3 and +3. Now, let's plot this point for these coordinates, 5 and -5. So we start from the origin, we go +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go down, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. I'll go ahead and write the ordered pair. That is 5 and -5. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and plot our last ordered pair, which is -7 and +7. So we go -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we go up +7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll write the ordered pair again. That's -7, +7. Okay, so we plotted the four ordered pairs. Now what we want to do is draw our line through the graph. And I recommend being really careful and aligning your straight edge so that your line goes through the corners where the points are. All right, so let's go see if I can get that. There we go. Put arrows on the end of your lines. All right. Okay, we're looking good. Now, the last thing that we need to do is express the relation as a mapping diagram, okay? And the way that we do that is we just simply imply, we say that -1 maps to +1. -3 maps to +3. 5 maps to -5. And -7 maps to +7. Now, this implies that we have a function. We know that we have a linear function here because we have a straight line, a straight graph, and if you apply the vertical line test, that vertical line would intersect this line at one point. And here, this is a function because a linear function exists when there's exactly a one-to-one relationship between the x value and the y value. In other words, what we're saying is for every x value, there's exactly one y value, as you can see. For every x value, there's exactly one y value. Now, complete definitions of all the vocabulary terms that I mentioned are included in the description below. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page in my video description below. On my Patreon page, you can get access to exclusive math videos, math lessons, study tips, live Q&A, and more. See you next time.